everyone knows how to budget, right? It's simple. You take all of your revenue for the year, like your annual salary after taxes, and then you subtract out all of your expenses, purchases, and fun activities. There are many variations, but that's basically it. The issue with this type of annual budgeting is that it assumes that expenses and income are the same throughout the year. This isn't a good assumption for most people, and it can result in higher bank fees. For example, let's take someone switching apartments in the middle of the year. Let's assume that the rent and deposit amounts are the same for the new and old apartment. In a classic annual budget, the only thing that you need to budget for in the move is the expense of moving. But in reality, the new landlord wants the first month's rent plus deposit before you move in, and the old landlord won't return your deposit until after you move out. And it also might take a couple of weeks for the old landlord to process the paperwork and mail you the check. Having to pay another deposit before you get the old one back creates a huge cash flow issue that is invisible to the annual budget method. As a result, your chances increase for falling below a minimum balance requirement, or worse, getting hit with several overdraft fees. You might not think that bank fees are a big deal, but let's do a simple ballpark calculation, and you can decide for yourself. If we take the total annual overdraft revenue for the United States banks, which is estimated at over $30 billion, and then divide that by the total number of adults in the U.S., which is around 250 million, when we do the math, on average, the American adult pays about $120 per year in overdraft fees. You can avoid this by using cash flow budgeting. By managing your budget on a daily level, you can see your finances the same way the bank does. Every day, you can be sure you have a positive bank balance or enough to clear the minimum balance requirement, which can help you avoid fees. For more on how to use the Better Way to Budget cash flow budgeting tool, please watch the video, Building a Budget Using Your CFS. Overdraft fees add up to real money, and by using the Better Way to Budget, you can keep more of yours. This tool comes free with Budget Challenge and will change how you manage your cash flow. Many students write back years later to tell us it is their favorite way to budget in the real world. Because of innovations like this, Budget Challenge is the best program money can buy.